Hey YouTube family, welcome to #Newlywed Goals. I have a visitor joining us today. It's my husband, Anderson. I refer to him as Anderson, but his first name is Tyler. Actually, our last name is Anderson. So when you hear me talk about Anderson, this is the guy. Say hey, babe.
Hey.
So for this first topic, we're going to be discussing when two becomes one. So my blog posts and my videos, they kind of go hand in hand. So be sure to go and check out my blog on turnupgirlreverse.wordpress.com because it has a little bit more information. All right, babe. So when you think about when two becomes one, what do you think about when you hear that?
Two opinions becomes one. Two mindsets become one. Two spiritualities become one. Two lifestyles become one. That's what that completely means.
True, I agree. And honestly, I don't think a lot of people put a lot of thought into when two people are becoming one when they get married. Because for me, I know prior, like during our engagement season, I really didn't think about that. I thought like the next day we were just gonna, everything was gonna be perfect. We were gonna agree on everything. We would talk about everything. And then reality check, the next day, the day after the wedding, life kicked in, seriously. So I think it's so good to discuss and really talk about with your spouse, like what that looks like for you guys, because I know it's going to be different for a lot of people. It was different for us. See, I'm more structured. Tyler is everywhere. I think it's really important to discuss those differences so you guys can work out whatever type of plan you're able to work out. But I want to pinpoint that our differences is what strengthens each other. Like where I am structured and Tyler is, in some areas he was able to be more structured in. Whereas he's more free. Sometimes it helps me a little bit. I still get stuck in my ways from time to time. I try to be a little more carefree and not worry a lot. Tyler isn't a worrier like me. Like I can try and do everything. I want to do everything. But he kind of helps me to be able to calm. So that difference can make you stronger. Like that difference makes me stronger and my difference can make him stronger in that area. So it kind of helps. So instead of thinking of it as a negative, think of it as a positive and how it can help you. So that's what I really get out of it.
I mean, of course, communication is key in all relationships, no matter what that looks like, whether you're married, whether you're friends, family, all that stuff, whatever. But a great tool you guys can use to kind of schedule times and everything like that, whatever, is Google Calendar. Google Calendar has saved like many arguments.
Yes, Google Calendar is a must.
Google Calendar is like the stuff, because sometimes like I like to go to my small group and go play basketball or whatever. You know, I had to make sure that to let her know that I'm there. Like then she like has stuff planned like almost every weekend, so you trying to plan a date night. You can't because she has stuff already planned. So, but it gets you kind of structured and then kind of getting you geared up for like certain things and everything like that, whatever, so you can do all that stuff. But like Google Calendar is like I would say a must in a marriage. Even when it comes down to, you know, just future stuff, having kids, going planning for trips and everything like that, where you have everything like good.
Yeah, so Google Calendar is a must, and I think the most important piece of it all is God, because God is the only one that can bring two totally different people and turn them into one. Because if you really think about it, how can you form two people into one? Two totally different people into one, because no two people are the same. So that only can happen with God, and if God is at that foundation, that's really the only way it's going to work, honestly. Because without God, this could not work, and God is our foundation. Sometimes it gets a little rough. We're not perfect by any means, but we always make sure we have God as our foundation at the center of our lives individually and at the center of our marriage. And that's how we are able to really make sure that we stay one. So make sure you continue to keep God first in your marriage, because that's how you're going to make it work. Just to sum it all up.
Sum it up.
God is our first. He's number one. God is number one. Keep him at the center. You can't go wrong with God. Number two, embrace the differences. Embrace those differences, because that can strengthen your character and vice versa. And number three, communication is key Got to keep communication. And of course, Google Calendar, if you guys do not have it, it can save a lot of arguments. So download Google Calendar for sure and start putting your schedule in, different things, even fun date nights you can put in there, and even surprise your spouse with like, hey, you know, put it on their calendar and surprise them with a fun date night or something like that. So those are our 4 suggestions for when you merge 2 people into one. Like I said, don't forget to read the full blog post at turnupyourreverse.wordpress.com. Don't forget to follow me on all social media, and also don't forget to subscribe to TGR TV. We'll see you guys next week.